5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marisol. Yay. So what do you think? How do you think white people felt? Remember to say it in a complete sentence too. Go ahead.
I think that white people felt like kind of good.
Why do you think they felt good?
Because like one day I was going to a club that I was listening to jazz.
Okay, so do you think they felt good because they were all together?
Now we have to answer the questionnaire. Why didn't you mention colorblindness? Okay, I will answer because I forgot to reread it, and I kind of got stuck on the first part. So that's why whether it's dominant or recessive, they'll still show that trait. So that's why I kind of didn't reread it and go back and read the example of, what was it, colorblindness? Yeah. What are you going to do to make that better? I'll reread the question. I'll write it and then reread it and make sure I answer it.
Numbers?
Dose.
8.
Do you guys know more for us?
I believe.
Share, please.
We are learning to analyze the matrix. Will connect the matrix.
And what about the do now? Who wants to do number 1? Sandy, can you do number 1?
Today I will learn simply expected.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing and imagery.
Thank you, Sally.
Good job, Sally.
Alright, which cell organelle controls what goes in and out of the cell? And you may use bacteria to help you.
Oh yeah,
So, we have 3 options. Which cell organelle controls what goes into and out of the cell?
What controls the cell?
It is the cell membrane. Very nice, Karina.
Okay. ¿Qué solución se te ocurre? Quiero eso, por favor. Si necesitas otra hoja, agárrala ahí en el escritorio. Oh, me encanta cómo Elizabeth está pensando en comenzar a hacer esto.
Paulie, nice and loud. Can you read what that says in green? Nice and loud. Super loud, sir. Hey, Mr. Hendricks is passing out the index card, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hendricks is passing out the index card. He will instruct you what to do.
Write your name.
It's your practice problem, basically. That's funny. That's crazy. I never thought this was like that. Okay. At any rate, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to write things down. Your practice problem due on this card. Then I'm going to ask you to hand it up. I'm going to shuffle them, redistribute it, and I'm going to have you guys grade it. Thank you. Yeah, take one. Pass it back. I mean, what was like? What I have to do? Maybe it's 6, 3. So what I want you to do on your paper, ladies and gentlemen, on your index card, mark it right, or just if it's wrong, just put it across it, right? The next one. Someone else besides Miss Shayla. Brenda, thank you. 8-1. 8-1. 8-1.
thesis statement, and what are some of the things that we should not do when we're writing our thesis statement?
Don't write like don't say something like that's just like it's there, but like say something like that you can go like more in depth with, like what he said. Tupac was a great writer, and then it said the Black Panthers influenced Tupac's
ideology, right? So it should not be obvious, an obvious statement. It should be something that's
can lead to another paragraph.
Can lead to another paragraph, but that other people can research or debate with, right? So it should be debatable. Okay. What are some other shoulds or should nots? Jennifer, you had your hand up. Huh?
I forgot already.
You forgot. You just had your hand up. Okay, who else wants to add something? What should a thesis be? Your thesis statement for your essay. What should it be? Or what shouldn't it be? So George, why don't you go ahead and roll? Pick a color. Red number 2. That's going to default to Luis. Give me one should or one shouldn't. Okay, so don't make it obvious or easy to figure out. What else?
I'm not sure if not to speak in first person.
Yes, not to speak in first person. So you should not speak.
Wait, Miss, but what is first person? Isn't that like you say I think?
First person, yes.
I know, but
Or criteria for success, right? So she just detailed what you need to include in your response. So this is what we have. We have a symbol and a summary of where and how it is used. An argument, evidence, and analysis, right? You need those 4 parts. We go back to the questions that we covered last class, right? How will this criteria for success help you reach a better analysis? Or, I'm going to give you this option, or you can respond to the second question. How will this criteria for success help you become a better writer? So we have the criteria for success in red.